So I'm on my tractor. I guess it was May '95, early May. Well, the grass grows fast, so I'm cutting. My mom said, "Hey, you got a phone call. I'm on the tractor. It's Paul Heyman." So let's turn the tractor off. Paul Heyman? Who the fuck is Paul Heyman? So it's okay. As I get the phone, yeah, it's Fonzie. Hey, Fonz, what's going on? Paulie Dangerously. I said, Paul, because I didn't know Paul Heyman.
Right. Yeah.
I had met him in Florida. I'll tell you the story how I met Paulie and I was instrumental in helping him. Now, good thing I didn't spit on the kid 10 years ago. I didn't have a job here today. It's a true story. So Paulie calls me up and says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm retired." Basically, I was just bullshitting. I'm retired. I'm looking for go any fucking where at this point now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So since I'm retired, just bullshitting, cutting my grass and taking care of my mom and, you know, doing this odd stuff. Well, I would buy and sell a car. You know, I like to do that because my buddy got to buying imported cars like little Beamers that
like Graham does.
Yeah. He doesn't have a big statue to me. If I buy one every 2 months and sell it and make $1,000, that's fun for me. I get to drive the cars.
Yeah.
I just bought this 944. I may have this car 2 years. I fell in love with it, but I got it. You got to know how to buy them. And but I like this one, so I may have this one. If not, I'll turn it over. I know I'm going to make $2,500 on this car.
Yeah.
So it's got all kind of kits on it, and it's all factory, and that's another story. But we're talking wrestling. So Paulie says, "Look, I got this deal that I'm thinking about. I want ECW, and I really never heard of ECW except one time. That was through the ambassador girl that they fired.
Oh, Kathy Fitz?
Kathy, that they let go because of some business deal or something.
Right.
She had come to the WWF shows in the Spectrum, and I met her there. She said, "Yeah, we got this little organization. We're doing good." That's why I heard it once or twice that way, but I never knew how it was going. Paulie says, "I got this deal for you. Would you be interested in coming up?" And now I had worked. I met Paulie in Florida. He came in with a guy named Tombstone.
Right.
Mark is a friend from Baltimore. With a pair of raggedy jeans, tennis shoes. Mark got booked there for like 4 months somehow, so we got him booked there, and Paulie was just a tag along like I was with my brother. So I tagged along with Mark for the 4 months, and Mark was leaving in 3 weeks, and Paulie came up, and I was in the office at that time, me, Kevin, and whoever, and he came up to us and said, "Hey, you think it's possible if I can walk to the ring with Mark, because, like his manager, because he's leaving, and give me a little experience, and I've been around, plus we like the kid, he's been a real good guy, you know, real humble, and you know how Paulie is. He's really knows how to work people real good." So not like that. You can't. You know, jeans, fucking Converse tennis shoes with holes in them, and a T-shirt. And either myself or Kevin said, "You got a credit card?" "Yeah." Kid's got a fucking platinum from his dad, right? No limit. We didn't know that. We thought it was just a kid struggling. "Got a credit card?" "Yeah." "Go buy yourself a nice suit." And then I said, "And a cell phone. And then you can go to the ring with him." And he did. He came back looking good with his little gimmick cell phone. And Scott Hall slammed him, and we abused him on purpose, but just gave him a slam. And the kid wasn't used to taking these big things, and Scott's sick something. So get away up there, he was getting hurt, broke his collarbone or some shit, never complained. Then they left. That was the last time I seen him. Until I seen him on TV working for AWA Vergania. Had a good run there. Paulie, I said, "Damn, that's the kid. Man, wow, good luck. God bless him." Then I worked with him in Atlanta. It's a danger zone in Atlanta. So I seen him throughout the years, but then I left and he left, or whatever he left, I was still there. And I stayed there and then went to New York. So I haven't seen him in 2 or 3 years. But so he says, "I got this deal for you. I think you can, the only one who can do it." Basically, because I was the fans in the arena might not know who I am, but they know of me, the referee they've seen, and most, you know what I mean. So it made a little sense. I was just fresh off of Vince's TV, basically, and on TBS and the old Florida stuff and a lot of New York. So anyway, I was known enough to do the thing. So I came in, and Paulie says, come in, we're going to do this deal with you. 3 months, you're in and out, I'll pay you. I said, Paulie, I'll take care of you a little bit, I'll pay your trains and give you something and your hotel. And maybe 2 or 3 months to see, and then boom, I said, great, give me something to do. So I've been here a year and a half, and I'm in the main event of pay-per-view.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
were you nervous the first time you got on the mic, being that I guess you
oh my God, I fucking, when I went out to the ring, Shane brought me out. I really didn't say that much. I got my point across and was okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then after we were doing promos after the show, and all I had to say is, my name is referee Bill Alfonso. I'm here to do this. And I opened my briefcase and I had all these. I wrote all my badges and all my things, WWF, WCW, I'm a super, whatever I said. But I couldn't spit it out. I couldn't get it out because I've been in front of the camera 1,000 times. Been on national TV 10,000 times, but I've never really basically done a lot of promos. I've done maybe 15 to 20 in the last 20 years where, yeah, I'm a referee, my name's in the head, I'm a referee the match, or I've done a couple things in Florida, but not like we did here. So,
you did an angle all the time, Dory Funk. You and Dory wrestled or something one time?
yes, in
I
Florida.
remember watching that.
Well, actually, we just got into it. I had a match.
That was funny.
You got the tape?
I have it somewhere. I watched it.
So, what was I saying?
About getting on the mic.
Getting on the mic. So you said if I was nervous and stuff, I wasn't nervous till I got back there and there's 20 wrestlers and Paul Lee, the camera guy, and people wanted to go. And it's 3 o'clock in the morning and say, okay, here's your line. I couldn't get it. Tommy Dreamer, who I like a lot, and has treated me real well, and we just clicked. And I've never met Tommy Dreamer. Tommy who? I never knew Tommy Dreamer. It wasn't until I came here. Now he's a legend to me. Tommy Dreamer is one of the hardest working guys I've ever met, and classy, nice, super guy. Couldn't do enough for him. He pulled me aside and says, Fonz, just treat it like a shoot. Treat it like it's real, like your character's a shoot. And it made sense. I said, damn, doesn't make sense. I am a shoot. I am a fucking WWF superstar, ECW. I've been around the world. I don't like this violence bullshit. Everybody's bloodied up and shit. I'm here to put a stop to it. Yeah, I'm referee Bill Alfonso, daddy, and I'm here to do. So I was a natural.
Yeah.
Now they couldn't fucking shut. They created a fucking a monster in like fucking one night, right? And it actually got over that night. Then they took it to another level and a level and a level. And they were going to choke slam me, and they put it off. My God. And you see where it took them a fucking 8 months to choke slam me or whatever. And we got the big pop. And then we switched with Taz, which nobody called that.
Right.
And people say that a lot of the guys here and some of the office here, and maybe Taz might even say it himself, that he was never over as he is now. Of course, no, everybody agrees to that. But he said, I was instrumental in getting that whole thing. It wasn't me, it was Taz, it was the office, it was Paulie. It was all in the right timing. It was a well-designed thing, and boom, 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 put us together. And he's the hottest he's ever been. He's actually brought himself out to where he should be because he's a talented kid.
Yeah. Wow.
And he's real dedicated to the business. And we get along pretty well. We don't hang together. We do we're business, we're professionals, and then beyond that, of course, we might eat together once in a while, but it's basically business between me and Taz. So that's how basically I got here.
What do you like so much about ECW? Like, what's your favorite things?
I like working weekends, only. I like the locker room. I like the way it's run. Could be, I like to see some things different, but it's run. It's been going on this. It's been doing well so far, so good. So I wouldn't want to see anything change. What I like about it.
What don't you like about it afterwards?
Oh, what don't I like about it? The only thing I might not like about it is when I get slammed through a fucking table when Sabu gets a hold of me. That's the only thing I might not like. Because, I'm 165 and I've had an operation on my back. I'm a little bit fucked up. I'm 40 years old. But, I hate to say that because these guys here, you know what I mean?
Right.
How can I not say, if I see Sabu coming at me and I'm going through a table, how can I say, no, I don't want to do that?
Right.
And just before, Tommy Dreamer falls off the building and gets run over by a freight train.
Right.
It doesn't complain.
Right.
How can I say that? So, I like it here a lot, and I've made good friends here. I've had a big run with Todd Gordon, and which was a lot of fun. And Todd actually turned out to be quite a big influence in my life now. And Sandman, I've met two guys that I became real close with outside of the ring, of course, with Todd Gordon. But inside the ring, we created a lot of entertainment for you people. You created a lot of entertainment for me personally because I always wanted to do something like that in the ring.
That's what I was going to ask you. Did you always want to do something like that?
Of course I did.
Yeah.
Well, I did.
Who doesn't?
Don't you?
Oh,
Don't
who
you want
doesn't?
to fucking drop the camera and say, hey, let's put a wig on you and call you the 6'6", whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, doing that deal with Todd, it just created itself, you know? And, I think, actually, Todd Gordon's never been in the ring to that status, that him and I to that level. And it was fun for him, I'm sure. He'd come up with a lot of bumps and bruises, so have I. He hit me so hard one time with his knuckle 3 times in the temple. Because we're not wrestlers.
Right.
We don't know how to wrestle real good. We're not, so smooth that,
Right.
he's not going to squeeze my neck so hard it's going to pop out. Oh, my God. He hit me as hard as he can with his knuckle 3 times right into the temple. I'll never forget it. I couldn't eat for a fucking week. Because we don't know how to wrestle.
Right.
And for him and I to have any type of to satisfy these hungry fucking fans here,
That's what you're going to have to do.
and we got to beat each other up. So I had to talk to him. I said, Todd, I said, hey, if we're gonna fight, buddy.
Yeah.
We may throw a little twist of entertainment in there, but if we want to get laughed at, we can try to do different shit. But I'm not getting laughed at.
Right.
And I don't think, and our big blow off in November to remember, I got a standing ovation when I got back to the dressing room
Yeah.
from the guys because they know I've never been in a match.
Right.
So, and I basically designed that whole thing and the psychology and stuff like that was kind of, I mean, both of us did, but, and it got us through.
Right.
It wasn't the greatest thing you guys ever seen, but it damn sure wasn't the worst thing
Right.
nobody's seen.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So I was real happy with myself for that, and I accomplished a lot, and I'm glad I did it, and I don't want to do it a lot.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.